Hey everybody,
Hi, what up?
it's Master Gardener Bernie DeLaNay,
And Bobby Buds for Life.
and one of the biggest reasons we're doing this promo is because we are going to be bringing back FRASER Family Foundation of America. It's even getting a bigger start than it did when we initially started it. And one of the reasons that we stopped doing it at the end of 2023 was because of the economy. Not 2023, 2022. It was December 31st, 2022. Was because of the economy,
And the China virus.
the scamdemic or the
Scamdemic, yeah.
Wuhan virus. Also, there was a lot of veterans groups that we were working with that were, a lot of stuff had happened. They were no longer getting the donations, nor were we. And we just decided to suspend activities at the end of 2022. And I didn't mean to say 2023 before, but we're bringing that back. And not only are we doing more and more holistic things, as what your line of tradition is, you might say. In our family, tradition was holistic. Our grandparents, folks,
Plus medical.
yeah, they lived on a farm in Iowa, and they couldn't always get to the doctor, so they did a lot of holistic things, as our grandmother Davis, and spent a lot of hours on that farm.
Yes, we did.
In Iowa.
A lot of weekends, almost every holiday.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was
It was terrific.
The whole family was there.
So that's where I learned my gardening skills. I first started to learn about what plants were and what they did for you. Not always what they did for you, but what they were. I didn't start to learn about what they did for you, health-wise or medicine-wise, until later on in life. And I learned about aloe vera from my dad in a very sad way. It was on his deathbed that our father said to me, "It's the aloe vera." I really didn't know what he meant. I started studying plants and their origins by the thousands. But anyway, that's not what we're talking. We're talking here because myself and Bobby Butts for Life are not only bringing that back, but we're calling attention to the fact that our Wausau Public Access TV is in the dumpster and has been in the dumpster for quite a few years.
And it's very limited.
It's
Yes.
extremely limited. Not only are we not only bringing that back by talking with other people, but I myself got so frustrated and fed up with the way public access was going that I started, out of just pure frustration and anger, a little thing on Twitter. That's the only one I really knew how to do. I didn't really know how to do Facebook. I really didn't know how to do YouTube. Was the hardest. And there are two companies that actually are standing behind us, and one is Dollar Tree in Rib Mountain, Wisconsin, and the other one is US Cellular in Rib Mountain, Wisconsin.
Phone company.
And that's our phone company in north central Wisconsin. And I say north central because it's in Rib Mountain, but it's the city of Wausau as well. That's where Public Access TV is located. And they started working with me. Dollar Tree has been behind both of us by
the past for several things.
many things, by giving us money for scholarships to give away to kids in the area, mostly at Newman Catholic High School. And we had 4 scholarships there, which we hope to bring back. And also, this is a fun thing. We hope to be bringing the theme song to life that I wrote many years ago, and a song by the name of Gladys Crabgrass, which is about a neighbor that everybody has. Everybody has this type of neighbor, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. I work with a number of musicians that are happy to do it, and we're going to find a place to record it one way or another. And one way or another, we're going to bring back Public Access TV. I started doing the live, as I call them, my little garden jaunt classics, JC. There's a there's a
double meaning for them.
yeah, there's a double entendre for that.
Yes.
And I do it now on Facebook and YouTube as well. I really don't, I don't know how to do the editing on this stuff, and that's why the other technicians we work with kind of laugh at me, because they know I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, wait till I start. I haven't started mine yet for various reasons. However, yeah.
Yeah, if you talk about somebody who
more
doesn't
than her.
know what they're doing, that would be me, and she doesn't know what she's doing
I'm
even
less than
more
that.
than me. So that's something for us to laugh about. But we're not only
But
bringing
we have
that.
wonderful technicians
Yeah.
to help. Thank God we have help.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of great
Yeah,
help.
really good.
Andy Meitzner,
And
Andy M,
cameraman.
I should say, Chris B, I should say. There's some people I just won't mention their names. They're really good people. We work a lot with them. We've got some appointments with some people who are politically inclined, and we won't mention their names either, that are starting to work with us as well. So at any rate, I started doing the stuff on my little garden jaunt classics, JC, on Twitter, then Facebook, then YouTube, and it was actually the folks down at US Cellular that actually put me on Facebook, because I really didn't know how to do it, and they helped me. There's a couple of them that helped me set up the stuff for YouTube, and they're going to help even further by getting even a bigger channel. Now, as far as the followers, I'm getting plenty of followers, and I just left a message with a certain person today about the fact that we want to start making some t-shirts. You'll be seeing t-shirts that say Fraser Family Foundation of America. And yes, folks, we are going to be helping the vets once again. We are not only going to be working with these veterans organizations like we did before, Man of Honor, Great Lakes Veterans Administration out of Green Bay. We're going to be working with Buffalo Wild Wings, Culver's, McDonald's, and there's a few others there too.
Oh, gosh.
Hopefully some of the bigger grocery stores in town, and bringing all of that back. And I say bringing it back because it's only at the start of the revision of things, the redoing of things. And we're not only going to be recording the theme song for It's Not Work, It's Fun, we're going to be recording some other songs as well. That is all coming. That is not a pipe dream. That is not something we're just thinking about doing. That is something that actually will be happening. So we want you to stay tuned for all of this, and we're trying to figure out a way to not only get all of the public access stuff on the three stations, the three channels, YouTube, I guess they're called channels, that we already do, but we want to combine them, and we're figuring out how to do that as well. And actually getting plenty of help.
Mm-hmm. And I also might add that before, when we were doing the work regarding the veterans, we also did work pretty closely with the location of Veterans Administration in Toma,
Well,
Wisconsin.
actually, we did as well.
And we also provided, not only, she mentioned the food chains because of the fact that we would give gift cards for food when they would go to their medical appointments, as well as gas cards.
Absolutely.
And, to get to their medical appointments for gas, and if they needed something to eat.
So
Some folks did.
when the veterans went to the clinic for their appointments, they not only had the gas to get there and get back home, but lunch as well.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, a lot of them really appreciated that. We also worked
Sure
with the acting and singing and dancing and instrument playing abilities of the high school kids from the area. That's something that I'm really proud of that we did, because oh my gosh, it was just wonderful working with some of these kids. Some of these kids have tremendous talent, and we want to work with them again. We work with some of the high school teachers involved, the music teachers and the acting directors involved. We're going to be working with them again. Some of them don't know this is coming. We've already started, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And as far as not only Facebook, I have a lot of unbelievable amount of followers on Facebook. There's people we have met just recently who are brand new followers. And, thanks everybody for watching,
Yeah.
not only in the Wausau public access TV viewing area, but the garden community, the holistic community. And there's a new name for me that I already have a lot of titles, folks. Professional gardener is one, fair judge is another one. Fair judge is another one. But someone called me, and this just fit right away, holistic gardener, because she talks about what these things can do for you, but I talk about what to grow that these things can do for you. And one of the subjects that we've really done a lot is aloe vera.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, aloe vera does many wonderful health things for you. We're not doctors, we don't claim to be.
No.
We're not medical people.
And don't stop going to your doctor, that's not what we're saying this
No,
for.
we're not saying any of that.
Because we were raised with both, as I said earlier, with both medical and holistic healing.
And one of the things that I
Remedies.
find very, very interesting, and I know that you've experienced this too, is that we've met people who are at the end of their medical tests,
Oh, yeah.
where they're still not doing well, and they can't figure out what's wrong with them. Or they want to open them up, and people don't want to go that route. And there's some very, very good supplements out there that people can get. I'm not going to name any of them because I just don't feel it's my place to do that.
Yeah.
But we consume aloe vera and have done so for many, many years.
Many years.
It tastes horrible. I'm not going to lie to anybody.
Very bitter.
Yeah, it's very, very bad tasting.
I cannot eat it without eating food with it.
Yeah.
No.
But
I just can't do
the
it.
medical or holistic, I should say, holistic advantages that you feel and experience from consuming that are unbelievable. They really are. You have to try it for yourself. That's just one thing. One of the things I will be talking about, and this is something we've both talked about many, many times, is the medicine berberine, which comes from turmeric. That's something we've talked about many, many times. Our father actually used to grow his own turmeric. He grew it in his greenhouse. And somebody asked me the other day, do you have a greenhouse? Well, I do, but it's kind of in pieces. And at any rate, folks, we're getting a lot of help doing this stuff. I can't say all the names yet because they don't want their names said. And we're not really doing this in secret, but we're keeping it under wraps for a very, very good reason, very tall order, you might say. And that's one of the things that's coming out, plus FRASER Family Foundation. We'll be doing even more scholarships than we were, and working with the vets even more than we were.
Several things I will say. We not only helped, of course, the veterans, however, we also went the route of vision impaired people.
Absolutely.
We helped several. And
Many of them.
I believe we were on the verge of possibly hitting the hearing impaired section of folks as well, but that was like towards the end, and we didn't really get to follow through on that. Okay, that's one. Number two, I will mention a big name. I'll be happy to.
Who?
When I was living in California, thank God, beautiful, bright, sunny Southern California. At any rate, I was introduced to myself and a very good girlfriend of mine to a lady who is the sister of a huge mega star. At the time, it was Ben Vereen's sister, Lady Helena Vereen. Anyway, he was a very, very famous at the time, especially in LA, Hollywood area. He was a mega movie, TV, screen actor, beautiful, gorgeous voice. At any rate, his sister we met through a college class, and she was teaching a modeling etiquette type class. And she was the first one that I ever heard about this aloe vera, eating aloe vera, oh, we thought she was, excuse me?
You thought she was
Pardon
nuts,
me?
huh?
Oh my goodness. And she did say, she said her and a couple of girlfriends of hers started eating it, and the health benefits were just incredible. Blah, blah,
Amazing.
blah. And she told our class about it, and pardon me, we were just enthralled, but trepidatious. Particularly myself.
Yeah, especially since it doesn't taste
And
very
this
good.
was, my gosh, this was many years before we ever even moved back over here to Wisconsin. Robbie, my husband, and myself. And I don't know how many years ago we started eating aloe vera way back then. 15 years ago, possibly, maybe a little more.
Probably a little bit more.
So it was, and way back then, as the number of women in the class that started trying it was just amazing. And it seemed like everybody thought it was a good deal. And then I talked to my sister on the phone, pardon me, over the miles, of course. And she mentioned it too. And I said, oh my gosh, we just started doing that as a class.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. She had told me, about Daddy, about our father, God rest his soul, what he had said, blah, blah, blah. And doing it ever since. And it just is absolutely incredible. So I am very, very thankful for that. Excuse me.
Well, not only are you seeing all the It's Not Work, It's Fun garden stuff on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, but all of that is being put on public access TV as well. And a number of years ago, now see, the word public is actually in the title, WASA Public Access. It was changed to WASA Area Access TV, but I still call it WASA Public Access. And the word public actually is in the title. And it should be included for the public.
It should be,
And that's a point of contention, which I won't get into. But how we're bringing it back out of the dumpster is by making people aware of what's going on. We're doing that in a big time fashion, not only on the internet, but talking to the local people as well. And there's a lot of people upset over the fact that it has gone down the drain. And we're going to bring it back. We're going to muscle it out, and we're going to do it one way or another, and a legal way, professional way, not any other way.
Very, very much so.
And that's, well, you can finish up if you want. We've got our PO box.
It would also say, adding to the fact that it is public access TV. When we started this was 3 mayors ago.
It was.
Not the present mayor, however, not Rob Melke, God bless him. It was actually Mayor Tipple, Mayor James E. Tipple. And we're presented with the idea that there was a certain amount of money that is given to that council, apparently, I guess, at any rate, per year. And we said, well, we don't want to die. Okay. So we said, yes, we'll go ahead and we will do it on you could do it down. Well, we did used to go down to the basement studio in City Hall
we did, yes.
at first. But then things arose and came up, etc. And we said, no, we'll do it ourselves. We'll have our own studio. So we do, as you can see. And we started that, but not only that, we have our own equipment. We do all of our own things. We have our own tapes, our own studio, our own equipment, and those tapes are ours.
And so are the DVDs.
Yes. So anybody wanting to provide a tape for public access, you submit it to City Hall, and they should get it to the gentleman in charge, technician, and they will handle it from there. And those tapes are ours. Okay, that's the public in public access TV.
Okay, one last thing, FRASER Family Foundation. And we still do have our original P.O. Box, which is 2125, P.O. Box 2125, Wausau, Wisconsin,
54402.
02. Okay, 544, well, I was gonna say 02. It's 54402. We do not have the original phone number. That actually was taken away by AT&T. Big long story there, and we were never able to get it back. We had that original phone number for a very, very long time, many, many years. We'll be getting a new phone number. We still have the original P.O. box. And FRASER Family is coming back. And we will be helping the vets. We'll be helping Man of Honor. We will be helping the hearing impaired. And we will be helping the vision impaired. Many, many years ago on Wausau Public Access TV, I had a sign language interpreter. People just loved it. We're going to bring that back as well. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, not only for our own community, but thanks for watching, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks
Our
for
pleasure to come into your home.
yeah.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
watching,
much.
not only in
The
public
privilege.
access, but Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube on the internet. And thank you for all the followers. There's a lot of followers that I'm getting every single day. And FRASER Family is getting followers too. So I'm Master
Mine's
Gardner.
gonna be coming up too, so watch for Bobby.
I'm
Butts
Master
for
Gardner,
Life.
Bernie Delaney.
And I'm Bobby Butts for Life.
Until next time, be green and remember, it's FRASER Family Foundation.
FRASER Family Foundation.
Bye-bye.
Thank God. Bye-bye. Adios.